Morning. Good morning. Hello, Andrea. Okay, I'm just going to give it another couple of minutes to let people log on. All right, cool. Let's get started. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a good Monday. It's a bit gloomy out there, so I thought I'd offer you a bit of an uplifting dynamic flow today. My name is Angelique. So if you've got a mat, great. If not, you can just make sure that you are on something that isn't going to make you slip around too much. So let's get started lying down on the back today. You can place your feet, soles of the feet together, and just rest back. Let your palms open up. And then just take a moment to close your eyes. Relax into your body. Begin to notice your breath. Noticing the breath moving in through the nose and out through the nose. Feel everything around the eyes, the jaw, the lips. Just soften. We're going to bring the palms together at the heart center. And connect to your inner sunshine. And the easiest way to do that is to think of something that you're really genuinely able to be grateful for. And then as soon as you feel that slight little uplift in the heart, focus on spreading it around the whole body, your head, bit further. And maybe set an intention to be the light, to be the brightness around you today for yourself and others. Good. Stretch your arms back. Begin to lift your chest, your belly up. Find some length through the front and the side. And then hug the knees into your chest. Nice big squeeze into the chest. Let the head lift. Keep the shoulders away from your ears and just kind of wiggling a bit side to side. And then let the knees drop to the right. Nice spinal twist. And then change sides. So if you're feeling a little bit heavy today, a bit slow, it's possibly because you had a lot of sugar yesterday. That's my conclusion anyway. I don't really normally eat so much sugary stuff, but when I do, it's not as easy to get up early in the morning and get going. So I'm going to help you snap out of that today. So inhale, stretch your arms up, find some length through the spine, but keep your shoulders relaxed away from your ears. We're going to tuck the tailbone and start to release the spine down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. So when your lower back arrives, you're going to hold, press your feet down, and then we're going to lift back up, trying to keep the feet grounded. Take a breath in, exhale, roll down. So when your lower back arrives, you're going to hold it there, and then come back up. Inhale, exhale, hold. So notice that I'm breathing in and out through the nose. One more breath, and then coming up, and then inhale, exhale, lower all the way back down. Let the head rest, pull the thighs into your chest. Good, come up, cross your right calf over the left shin. So when you look down in between your legs, you should have a triangle going on. Think of having your heels in line with the knees. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale. And then turn towards the right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then we come back to center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Keep your feet activated to protect the knees. Good. Release. Reverse tabletop, place your feet down, hands behind your shoulders or underneath your shoulders. One more breath and release. All right, we're going to come into the boat pose, Navasana it's called. You're going to keep your knees bent for the first one and focus on keeping the spine straight and the head in line with the spine, leaning slightly back. Lift the chest, draw the belly back. One more breath. And then take your right foot in, the left leg forward, point the toe, and think of reaching your left toe to touch the ground as you lift up. And release. Okay, we're going to try and keep the legs straight this time. You'll have to be quite open in the hamstrings for that to happen. So if you're not that open in the hamstrings yet, just keep a slight bend in the knee and focus on keeping the spine straight. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. So the left knee bends. Think of reaching the right toe to the ground as you lift your hips up to release the hips. and release. Okay, this time we're going to come back with the lower back glued to the ground. Bend your knees, reach your legs forward, keep your lower back glued. Inhale, reach your arms back. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and then come up. Take your left calf in front of the right shin. Breathe in, breathe out, lean forward. Towards the left foot. Inhale, exhale, and then center. Inhale, exhale, and release. Alright, so reverse plank, both legs forward, think of reaching your toes to the ground, press up, and then see if you can relax your head back. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Cross your ankles, come into the tabletop on the fingertips. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, round through the spine. And then bring your whole palm down, same thing. Open the chest. Think of drawing the hands towards the knees as you lift. And then push your hands straight under the shoulders as you round. And then release, plank pose. So I like to keep a micro bend in my elbows because I've got hyperextension in the elbows, and it helps you to activate more of the triceps and your core and your shoulders. So see what that feels like at the same time as you're finding slightly length of the sternum reaching forward, and you're pressing back through the heels, firming up the thighs and the glutes. One breath. Come down through the knees for the first one, and then release. Reach your arms back. One more breath. And then we're going to take the fingertips out to the sides, flare the elbows out. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Again, lift up and down. One more. And release. Bring your hands under your forehead. Tuck the chin. Keep your elbows wide. Press the front of the feet down. Stretch your arms forwards. Try to get the biceps next to the ears so your head is down. Still lifted off the ground. One more breath. Good. Now squeeze your elbows in. Pull the arms down. Lift your elbows up. Keep your hands hovering off the floor. Squeeze your elbows in. And then come to up dog. Drop the knees. Rest back for a moment. Good, and then come to down dog. So you might need to bend your knees a bit here to keep the spine straight. One more breath. And then step to the front. You're going to keep a generous bend in the knees. Just grab your elbows and relax there for a moment. I'm just going to fix something. Okay. Release into flat back. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to roll up. Reach your arms out and over your head. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. And inhale, halfway lift. Step to plank. We're going to take 2 chaturangas this time. So take a breath to prepare. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, all the way down. Land. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale. 2 more times. Trying to use your back to lift more than the hands. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Press back to child's pose from there. And then down dog. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Lift your heels, bend the knees, left and right, step to front. Again, land with the knees bent. Just take a moment there. Soften the shoulders, neck. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And we're going to roll up again. Arms reach out, over the head, and then to the heart. Okay, one more time. Inhale, stretch your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Step to plank. And we go to 3 chaturangas a day. Now you can take the chaturangas on the knees if you need to. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then 3 cobras. Lift. Release. Lift. And release. Last one, lift. Through child's pose. Let it soften for a moment. And then down dog. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Lift your heels, bend the knees, and hop forwards. Inhale. Exhale, come up with a straight back this time. Reach your arms out, up, and then to the heart. Right, feet together. Sweep the fingers across the floor to come to chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, you might need to look forward there if it's too tight around the shoulders. Hold a couple more breaths. Try to keep your heels nice. Jump back, exhale. This time we're going to take 4 chaturangas. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Up dog this time. Hold. 3, 2, and drop the knees. Rest back for a moment. And then come to down dog. 3 deep breaths. Soften the shoulders and the head. Nice. Lift your heels. Bend the knees. Jump the feet forward, feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Standing up. Exhale. One more time. Sweep the fingers across the floor. Inhale. We're going down straight away. Exhale. Inhale. Jump it back. Last one of these. Hopefully I can manage. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and up dog. Hold the up dog. Draw your shoulder blades down the back, chest forward, long neck, and then release your head back. Drop the knees, soften the hips back, wrists, elbows, shoulders, head, and then come to down dog. Last breath. Lift heels, bend knees, jump forwards. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, standing up. Right. Take your right foot behind the left. Keep both feet grounded. Stretch the right arm behind the head and out to the side. So we're just opening up through the side of the hip and the ribs. One more breath. Now we're going to stand up straight, a balance on the left leg. Keep a soft bend in the left leg. Take your right fingertips down under your shoulder and then open twist. 3, 2, if you can, straighten out the left leg. 2, 1, deeper bend in the left leg, step back. Only the right elbow across. Keep the left arm reaching back. The right palm towards your heart. One more breath. Release your right knee down. Inhale, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, lift the left heel and then sink the hip forward. Just deep stretch through your hip flexor. One more breath. And release. We're going into tabletop. So you're going to slide your left leg back. And the right arm catches the inner left ankle. And use your left leg to kick. Take the gaze forward and hold. Right, so your right hand comes down, tuck the right toes, take your left knee to the tricep, connect, lift, side plank on the left, and release, plank pose, low down, inhale up, and exhale back. All 3, 2, 1. Now last time we did some crow poses. We're going to do that again. So when you jump forward, land your feet just behind your hands. Inhale, exhale. Sit down. Press your triceps over the knees and open your palms. Push your hips back. Long spine. Lean forward, lift your hips, and then feet, or one at a time. Place your feet down. Inhale, exhale, reach up. All that on the other side. So we're going to take the left foot behind, keep whole foot grounded. Left arm goes behind the head. And breathe into the left side of the hip, the ribs. One more breath. Now we're balancing on the right leg this time. Notice that slight bend in the knee. You're going to keep that as you transfer into the revolved half moon. This is, keep your right knee bent and then start to spiral the right arm up If you can, straighten. Good, now we're going to re-bend that right knee, step the left elbow, keep reaching the right arm. One more breath. And then release. Drop the hips, tuck the tailbone, lift your right heel, and open through the left hip flexor. One more breath. And release. Tabletop. So the right leg goes back. You're going to catch the inner ankle and kick. One more breath. And release. Now the right knee connects to the tricep. Lift your knee. Lean onto the right hand. Squeeze your right thigh in. Good. Release. Lower down. Inhale. And exhale. And there's the sun. Hold. One more breath. And then same thing, we're going to jump the feet behind the hands. Prepare lift. Exhale, this is your momentum. Place your arms, connect over the knees. Push your hips back, lean forward, look forward, chest forward, and the feet. Hold. Feet down, inhale. Exhale. Reach all the way up. And hands to the heart. Alright, so we're going to do a balancing pose here. Dancer's pose, which is kind of a similar thing to what we just did on the tabletop. Start with the left leg back. You're going to open the palm. So there's an external rotation of your arm, and you're catching the inner left ankle. Then turn the shoulder and the hip toward the front and kick. Reach your right arm forward. Tendency is to collapse down, where you're going to think about lifting everything upwards, including the chest and the back. One more breath. Then release. So the left foot goes in front. Stretch your left arm behind your head. And release. Other side. So the right arm opens. So your thumb is pointing back. You catch the inside. Turn the hip, the chest and the shoulder forward. And kick. Keep kicking. When you come to your edge, you're going to think upwards with the back of the chest and the leg. And then to come out of this without losing your balance, you're kind of kicking your way back. So don't let go of the kick, and that will help you maintain the balance to come back out. Swing the right foot in front, the right arm behind. Just stretch that side up. Hold it there. Sorry, it's my music turning off all the time. And then release. Right. Arms up, inhale. Fall forwards, exhale. Got that? No idea when that happens, so hopefully not too long. Okay, one more breath. And then release. Same thing as before, right leg goes back. Swap the hands, the left hand catches the foot. And then release. Tuck your right knee to the tricep. Lift, hold. Side plank on the right. And then we're going to wild thing this time. You flip around to the left hand, step the ball of the right foot behind you, and then lift everything up. Release your head back. Step your right leg all the way up next to the left hand. Warrior two. Ground the left heel. Spine straight. Palms together in front of your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Right fingers to the inside. Reach the left arm out to the side. And then look up to the palm. One more breath. And release. Inhale, plank. Lower down. Reach your chest part up. And back to down dog. Soften. Do that on the left side. So left leg up. Turn the hip down. Look for the deep stretch of the standing leg to make sure your legs or your hips are square. One more breath. Step forwards. High lunge. Already from here, you should feel a strong stretch through the right hip flexor. We're going to lower that right knee down, lift your left heel. Don't feel anything in the lower back. Go ahead, open the chest even more. Lean back. One more breath. And then release. Hands to the inside. We're going to catch the left leg. This might be more than enough. This took me a long time to feel comfortable in. So, if this is enough, stay here. If you want a deeper stretch and a twist with it, you take your right elbow across and lift. One more breath. Good, release. Tabletop, sweep the left leg behind and then catch the inner ankle with your right hand. Kick and lift. Good, one more breath. Release, tuck your right toe. Push your left knee to the tricep. Keep that connection. Lift the right knee. Turn to the side plank on the left hand. And then flip around to the right. All the way around. Let the left ball of the foot land sort of behind the right knee. Lift your hips, chest, relax the head back. Good. Now we're going to step the left leg next to the right hand. Keep pushing your hips up as you step forward. And then open. Warrior two. Arms out. Palms together in front. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. fingers to the inside. Reach that right arm in the same line as your left leg, and then turn your head and look up to the palm. Hold. And release. Plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale. Sit back, relax for a moment. Time went by really fast. I wanted to do some camel poses, which is really uplifting, and that's what we've kind of prepared for, opening the hips and shoulders and the front body. So let's start in the tabletop. Modified variation of that wild thing we just did would be to step your left foot behind and just draw your hips forward and relax your head back. So there's almost the same, but just much less strain on the lower back and on the right hand. Change. Okay. Full variation. Still come into it the same way we just did. Oh, I'm messing this up, sorry. Let me think. Let's come back onto the left side. Alright, so to transition from the modified to the full variation, you need to step your right ball of the foot down and then step your left leg forward and then reach it up. Let's try that on the other side. So you turn, that's the modified. So we're going to step onto the left foot, stretch your right leg down, and then lift everything up. And then release. Lower down. You're going to catch the feet behind you. Kick into the hands. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And the last one we hold. And just pretend that this is super easy and that you really like connecting your head and the toes together. Close your eyes. Keep kicking, keep lifting. One more breath. And relax. Press back. Okay, the counter pose for that will be the crow balance again. So you're coming into the squat. Connect arms and knees. Long spine, flip the hands down, lean the chest forward, and then the feet should easily float up if you're leaning forward enough. One more breath, release. Okay, let's do the camel pose. Two variations. First one is easier than the second. You're going to keep your heels lifted by tucking the toes. I like to go back using my leg strength. Some teachers will tell you to hold your hands on the lower back. That kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm losing the core strength when I'm pushing my hands there. So you see what works for you. I'm going to bring my hands there. Strong thighs, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest. As if you were lifting the whole shoulder blade over something, so over a bench or whatever. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Got strength in the legs. The neck is still long. And then I can see if I can find my heels. I can find the heels. Then keep pushing upwards as you relax the head back. So now there's activation of the chest lifting up and pushing the fingertips on the heel to lift up rather than sinking back. And release. Bending backwards, you are going to feel some sensation in the lower back, but there is a difference between that sort of nice opening and jarring into it. You will know the difference because you will naturally, intuitively just come out of it. So, you can do that same variation again, or keep your front of the feet down so the toes untucked, which means you're going to bend deeper into it. Coming into it the same way, so there's lots of activation of the chest, initiating the movement of actually trying to lift the whole rib cage upwards. The shoulder blades are sliding down the back, down the back, down the back. Then I'm using my legs to lean back slightly and find the heels. Once that is happening, the action is actually lifting up as I'm relaxing the head back. There's no strain in the neck, hips pushing forward, chest lifting up. Hips forward, chest up. One more breath. And release. Draw the tailbone under, roll the head out. Do what naturally feels good there to loosen that up. Lie down on your back. Actually, sorry, take a seat. We're going to take the feet forward in a diamond shape. Bring your hands over the shins. Inhale, finding length. And then exhale, move your chest forward. Spine is long to your edge. So that's my edge. Then from there, I'm just going to release and let the spine round, let the head relax. So there's no effort, just gravity, helping you find some length and release through the back. One more breath. Now from this space, you're going to take your hands around the feet, lengthen the spine again. Deep breath. And then maybe there is space to just walk your inner arms down a bit. And then again, just soften into it, relax. Let go of the hands and feet, arms and head. Last one like that. Inhale, finding length. And then exhale a bit more. And then soften. Good. Release. And lie down on your back. Good. We're going to take the right knee into chest, squeeze it in nice and tight. And then take your ankle over the left knee, tilt the tailbone back. So now I'm arching the lower back. And then place the lower back down, lift, and catch the back of the left leg. Now this is also quite nice to do with the left leg straight. If you're open in the hamstring, you can also catch the foot. Whatever works for you, the main stretch is the right hip. One more breath. And release. Other side. You take your left knee, give it a nice squeeze. The ankle comes over the right knee, arch the back, and just moving your legs side to side. Good. Tuck the tailbone to ground the lower back. And then do the same thing you did on the first side. Alright, release. Lift your hips, place your hands under your butt, palms down, straighten the legs, lift your chest up, balance on your forearms, so actively press your chest up, release the crown of the head down, and hold. One more breath. And release. Feet wide. Take your hands over the thighs and then imagine that you're actually just pulling the thigh bones out of the hips. And then let the legs drop on the side. One more each side. Good. Release to the final relaxation. Shavasana, corpse pose. Palms roll open. Relax all the muscles in the face. Just allow yourself to really relax. And let your head move around the word surrender. Let's surrender the body into the ground. Surrender your thoughts into the air. Surrender your to-do list. Surrender your heart's desires and your wishes to the universe. Surrender your trust that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And just see if you can stay in that space of feeling free. Free and light and bright. Start to gently move your fingers, your feet, and then draw the knees in. Stretch your right arm up, just lean onto the right side for a moment. And then we're going to slowly come up to a seat. So you can sit on your heels or your legs crossed like this. I'm going to take just 2 minutes with the eyes closed. See, this is a little time to set an intention for how you will show up into the rest of your day. What's the perspective that I would like to take? What do I choose? What would I like to see? And so when you know what you would like to see, you can be what you would like to see. And then if you're still with me, imagine that we are all actually able to connect. Take a moment to wish everyone well. And acknowledge joining in and doing the effort that you had this morning. Palms to the heart. Deep breath. And slow exhale. Eyes. Thank you so much for joining. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I hope you feel light and bright, and see you next week. Namaste.